How do you edit your hair? Can you make a tutorial?
Yes, of course. I would love to make a tutorial.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. No problem. Well, I guess it's time to make a tutorial. So after importing your photo, you are going to want to go to Layer and create a new layer. Then, when you go to brushes, you're going to want to use this brush. Here's the QR code for it. Then you are going to go to Stabilizer and turn it on and turn it to the sharp one. And at the start, you're going to want it to 0, and at the end, you're going to put it to 100. Then you are going to get your hair color and start making little pieces of hair out of line, as you can see what I'm doing here. And then what you do on your color base, you would change your color to either lighter or darker and go over it. But I already have little sections of hair that are different shades, so I don't quite have to do that. And then what you're going to do, you're going to go to Layer and make another new layer. And then you're going to go back to Stabilizer and turn the setting from N to 100 again and change your pen to dip pen hard. And you want to make sure the stabilizer is on the rounder one, not the pointy one. Then what you need to do is change your color to white. And this is where you're going to have to trust the process here, because what you're going to do here is make a bunch of little white lines across all of your hair. And what you do here to make sure your lines don't look weird is kind of follow the Gacha line art and like the direction of where your hair is pointing. And then when you're done, you're going to want to zoom out and make sure you are done, because sometimes you can miss a few spots like I did here. And then you are going to go to Layer and change the opacity to your liking. I personally like it where you can somewhat see it, but you can't see it too much. Then you are going to go to Layer and add another layer. And you're going to want to put this layer on Multiply. Now for stability, you can turn it off. I prefer it off, but I'm just going to show you that you can use it on. So this is what this example is for, but you're going to grab the hair color and go over it in little, like, divots. Now when you make these divots, if you want on strands of hair next to each other, do not put them in a line. Put them a little staggered, like up one's higher than the other, because if you don't, it's just gonna look weird. Then what you are going to do is go to Layer and change the opacity again to your liking. And then you are going to want to add another layer, and you want that layer to be a normal. And then you are going to want to get the hair color and then make it a darker version of your hair color. Then you want to change your brush to airbrush. And then you're going to go through of where you want to be shaded. You're going to have to go over it a few times for the pigment to actually appear. And then you are going to want to change the opacity to your liking. And that is how I edit hair.